Hypothesis testing is a scientific method. A claim will be made about an unknown population parameter, but we will only accept it if the evidence supports it. In the case of the pain medicine, the claim may be that a mean average is less than 50. We write the claim symbolically, the parameter is mu. Next, we write the complement of what is claimed regarding the unknown parameter. In this case, mu is greater than or equal to 50. Now, the mean of 50 is not a number that a company pulled out of the blue. It's the mean average of the best medicine on the market. Since the null implies the status quo, the null hypothesis must be the one statement that says the mean can equal 50. Thus, the mean is greater than or equal to 50 becomes the null hypothesis and then actually collapses to simply stating that the mean equals the status quo of 50. Therefore, of the two math statements, the claim and the complement, the one with the condition of equality is always going to become the null hypothesis. We will begin the hypothesis test assuming the null is true and will only be convinced to accept the alternative if there's enough evidence mathematically. This is a lot like what happens in a court of law. Assuming the null is true is much like presuming innocence at the start of the trial. Only if enough evidence exists to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant is guilty is the jury to declare the defendant guilty. It's as simple as this. Write the claim being made in the problem as a math statement involving the unknown parameter of the population. Then write the mathematical statement that is the perfect complement. Of the two statements, the one with the condition of equality becomes the null. Suppose the old company made the claim that the new medicine is no better. It claims the mean level of pain for the new medicine is at least 50. Here's the statement mathematically along with its complement. The null is the claim because it states the mean could equal 50, and by golly, we see that we get the same result as we did when the new company claimed that its mean was lower. That seems fair. Write the null and alternative hypothesis for the claim that the mean is greater than 50. Here's the condition of equality, collapse it to mu equals 50, and the original claim is the alternative. But if the claim was that the mean was at most 50, we're going to end up with the same pair of hypotheses, because the claim has the condition of equality, and we get this as the null and this as the alternative. Two more important claims. The mean equals 50. Here's the math statement and its complement. Here's the null and the alternative hypothesis. Would it change if the claim was instead that the mean is not 50? Heavens no. This leads to the same two math statements and thus the same pair of hypotheses.